Alright, Marvel fans, this is Daniel Craig, aka the Danimal. We are here playing our quick decks with Star-Lord. So Star-Lord is going up against Green Goblin Mutagen formula right here. So we have our Unleash the Mutagen formula side scheme out. Villain, we're playing this on standard. And we're going to play with our Justice deck. So grab our Justice deck, add it right here, shuffle it up, well, flip, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And we don't have a modular set yet, but I'm just going to add a random one to it just to see if we can defeat a random encounter here. So I don't know what's in there, and neither do you, so we'll see what comes up together. So here we go. We are playing Star-Lord versus Green Goblin Mutagen Formula. Let's roll. So, let's see what we got here. Helmet, want to keep that. Be cool to confuse him, but not necessarily right now. Sliding shots, not good per se right now. Don't need that. I'm not concerned with a For Justice. Want to try to get some of our build cards out, so let's go ahead and draw 4. Let's see what we got, and then now let's go find our element gun. So we're going to search for our element gun, grab that for his setup ability, got the element gun, and shuffle our deck. Smooth talker. Yeah, so let's put this on top and draw a card for his smooth talker ability. See what we got now. I like the bad boy. I think bad boy is really cool, so definitely probably want to play that. So flip up, get an encounter card, play bad boy. 2, 3 to get our element gun into play, play 1 to get our helmet into play, and then use this to shoot for 3 to kill the Goblin Thrall in front of me. And then he will thwart for 2 to clear all the threat from here. We're going to ready everything and draw 6 cards because we have a helmet, we have an encounter card in front of us, and that is that is what the helmet does. Gives +1 hand size for each face down encounter card we have, which is 1. Bad boy is going to allow us to take a hit here in a minute without taking damage. So that's kind of cool, and get some more cards for it. So we're going to add a threat. We're going to get a boost card. We're just going to take this one, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. This gets shuffled back into the deck, so 4 damage. 1, 2. Here we go. Sometimes Tabletop Simulator is interesting. Get a weird old 2, 3, 4. Get a weird movement there. And he adds a threat because that's what happens when Green Goblin attacks and damages you. You place 1 threat on the main scheme. Now I see you. Green Goblin attacks you. If you're in alter ego form, he doesn't get a boost card. But I'm not in alter ego form, so I'm going to take the damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, super giant in the deck. Nice. So that means with the black order there. We're going to flip down, getting rid of our bad boy, taking no damage and drawing 2 cards. And then we're going to draw this card, which is an assault, which is nice. And it's going to surge into discard X cards, and each goblin minion is getting engaged with me. So we only get 2 because it's X, which is double the villain stage number, which is 2. So no goblins are coming in. We're going to heal 1, 2, 3. And then what do we want to do here? We are going to flip up. I don't see a reason to use Smooth Talker. We're going to use our ability to, what could go wrong? To get Coulson. Coulson comes out. We're going to search the encounter, or search our deck to find a prep card. We want the Spycraft. Always want to get this Spycraft on the playing field early. So, we've used our ability. I think we're going to use this to get out Spycraft. So now we got Spycraft there to protect us. We can go 1 and 2 and 3 to get our leader of the Guardians, which is going to give an extra thwart to all our guys. And then 2 here. We're going to spin this to fire for 3. 1, 2, 3 off the villain. And then he thwarts for 3. But we only need 2 to clear all the threat there. And ready up. We're going to draw 5 cards because we got our helmet out, and our helmet gives us +1 for each face down and boost card, counter card we have. So he's going to attack me. We're just going to take it again. So 1, 2, 3. So add a threat here, and 1, 2, 3, and counter card number 1. Boom. Overrun. So when defeated, we're going to have to reveal 2 cards, and if it's a goblin, we got to put it in front of us. And then we're going to flip exhaust to get rid of our obligation banishment, because I don't want to lose my element gun right now. So now we need to we're going to flip up. We're going to spend 1 and 2 to get our rifle out. 1, 2. We're going to go ahead and fire that rifle off, sonic rifle, in order to confuse the villain. So he's confused. Then we're going to go 1. We're going to get her into play by taking an encounter card. And then we're going to spin this to shoot. 1, 2, 3. She will thwart for technically 3 because 1, and then as a side scheme, and then we're a guardian. So, but we're just going to take that off. And then it says, when defeated, in player order, discard 2 cards and put each goblin minion discarded into play. Engage with you. Well, that stinks. And, okay, just 1. Not so bad. Probably should have held my gun and fired it on that guy, but it's fine. We're good. We're going to ready up. We draw 5 cards. We get 5 cards because we have an encounter card in front of us. We have our helmet on, so that's cool. 1 threat goes in the main scheme. He's going to attack. We're going to block with Agent Coulson. Coulson's taking the damage for us. Nice. Good way for Shadows of the Past to go away is that way. And then we take 1 damage from our goblin right here. And here we go. We get this. When Green Goblin attacks you, if the villain deals 3 damage, he gains Surge. So that stinks. His overconfidence is attacking. We're going to block with Jessica Jones. 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4 damage was dealt. So we get a Surge. And so then he gets Goblin reinforcements. 1, 2, 1 more because when revealed you add 1 threat per goblin. There's 1 in play. And then he gets his glider. Okay. He's a toughie right now. What do we want to do here? We can stealth strike using our ability. Let's attack him for 2 first. And then use this to deal 4, which kills him, which deals a damage to me. Yikes. So that stinks. But we can remove 2 threat from a scheme. 1, 2, which is down to that. We're going to use this to multitask, which removes 2 threats from 2 separate schemes, which honestly, just 1 from each is fine. And then we're going to go 1, 2 to get our boots out, and Star-Lord is booted up, and he's going to flip down because we got him confused up here. Drawing 6 cards. Here we go. 1 threat on. He's confused. Get a bad card, and counter card number 1 is a Thrall, and counter card number 2 is a Soldier. We're going to exhaust 1, 2, 3 to heal back up. We don't need to do that. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to come up here. We're going to exhaust this to go ahead and confuse him again, just to protect us from some bad encounter cards in the future. We're going to use our ability to get this down. We're going to go 1, 2, and 3 to get this gun down. So we got both guns down. We're going to exhaust it to do this, to kill this guy. And, well, we could have used that to save a card when we got our gun down, right? So keep that. So we use this to fire 3 more. 1, 2, 3 onto him. And then we ready up. And we draw 6 cards because we have an encounter card in front of us. Add a threat. Goes to attack. Attacking for 3 plus a boost. We're just going to take it. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Adds a threat here. Take 1 more damage. We are extremely close to death. Actually, we'll do that and save ourselves 1 damage with our boots. Black Order. Threat can't be removed from this when a Black Order is in play. Well, that's fine, because there's not any in play right now. But watch, it'll be right here. Oh, just a Goblin. Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie, artichoke. We want to get this down, because we want to draw some cards. He's going to thwart for 2. 1, 2. And that goes away. Exhaust this, and draw a card. Then we're going to go 1, 2, and 3 to get our Beat Cup out. So now our Beat Cup can start going to work. Remove a threat from here. And then we're going to use this to get a, no, sorry. Don't use that yet. We're going to use this to get our endurance out. And to go 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to use these 2 cards as bullets to go ahead and kill him. And then deal 3 damage to him. And take a damage. And then flip down to Alter Ego. And then ready up. And then we're drawing cards. We're going to get an extra encounter card. Because we decked. And they get 4 more cards. And we add a threat. Confused, and 2 encounter cards again. Oh, the monster. The monster has made us stunned. Okay. And the Goblin reinforcement. 1, 2, and then it gets +2. It gets 2 extra because we have 2 Goblins out. So there we go. Well, we're going to exhaust 1, 2, 3 to heal back up to 8. Then we're going to flip up. And then we need to spend a card. Ugh. Okay. We're going to use our ability to get him out. We're going to put this down here. And then we're going to search our deck because we played him for a counter intelligence. Get that card into our hand. And then shuffle this. We need to play this to get out our Wiccan. I will spend this to fire this to unstun myself. Then I will spend 1, 2 to get counterintelligence out. And then he will thwart for 1 off of this. He will thwart for 3 because he's a guardian and we're the leaders of the guardians, which will go 1, 1, 2, 3. Ugh. All of that's gone. That goes here. We'll exhaust this to draw us another card. We'll exhaust our gun to deal 3 damage to go 1, 2, 3 to this little monster guy right here. Then we will thwart for 1 here and deal 1 damage to this guy. And we didn't remove all the threats, so we can't use that. So we're just gonna ready and draw 5 cards. Alright. 1 threat on the main scheme. Going to attack. We're gonna block with Wiccan. Wiccan takes the damage and goes away. He's going to attack for 3. We're going to exhaust our boots to stop 1 of it. So take 2 and then 1 from this guy. And then we get another encounter card. Goblin Thrall. And he schemes. So he's scheming for 1, 2. 1, 2. Up to 5 out of 7. Okie dokie. Okie dokie artichoke. That's an elite. He can come out for non-elite. So we're going to spin this. And we're going to spin these two and get an encounter card. And when he comes into play, defeats a non-elite guy. So boom, he's defeated. And then he attacks for 3 to go ahead and kill this guy. We'll go ahead and get rid of that guy. He's gone. And then deal a damage to him. And then spin this to go ahead and remove a threat. And then he's exhaust to remove 3 threat. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to exhaust here to remove the rest of the threat and play a Turn the Tide, which will kill him, which will deal us a damage. That's fine. And then we're going to play 1 and 2 to get rid of this, and then spin this as a bullet for this. 1, 2, 3. So we're pretty much set up at this point. We just want to destroy him. So get 6 cards. 1 threat goes on the main scheme. He's going to attack me. We're blocking with Coulson. Coulson's taking the damage of 3. No threat goes on because we did not receive damage. And then, Black Dwarf. Ugh. And then Goblin Nation. Each Goblin minion is going to get +1 attack. So 1, 2. Alright, so I'm going to thwart for 2 right here. 1, 2. Actually, he can thwart for 3. But we're going to get rid of this. We're going to exhaust this to draw a card. Because we got rid of a side scheme. Cool. No Turn the Tides. That's fine. He's going to punch for 3 to get 3 on here. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to spend a 4 Justice to fire our gun to go ahead and kill this guy. We're going to remove a threat from here with our Beak Cop. Beak Cop's up to 4 now. Then we're going to 1 and 2 to get under surveillance out, just to thin our deck, and then go 1, 2 to get Quake into play. We're going to fire our gun with this one. 1, 2, 3. Down to 4 health on the first stage of Goblin. We are in decent shape right here. We're gonna attack for 2 with her. Wrong card. Attack for 2 when she comes out. 1, 2. Down to 2 health. All right, and we just get 5 cards this time because we didn't take an encounter card, which is probably smart. One threat goes on here. We're getting a boost card. He's getting attacked. Quake's blocking. Minion comes out. Minion deals a damage to me. Quake is dead because it dealt 2 damage. And we get an encounter card. Just 1 though. And gang up. Ew. Ew. We got a block here. And then that shuffles him back in. Just 4 damage. So he is gone. And we take 1 damage here. I probably could have used my boots to save myself, but it's fine. Alright, we're going to exhaust here to remove the 1 threat. Then we're going to go 1, 2 to get Sense of Justice into play. We use Sense of Justice to multitask. Actually, it doesn't matter because we don't have any threat up there. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Bad boys in play. Use our multitasking to fire for 3 to kill this guy. Flip down, exhaust, 1, 2, 3, threat, so 3 health recovered. Ready everything, and we're going to draw 6 cards. And at a threat goes a scheme, scheming for 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So 1, 2, 3 out of, what are we at, 11? We got 11 on it because we got under surveillance, and then a Goblin Thrall. We're going to heal again, 1, 2, 3. Flip on up, exhaust here. Using multitasking to kill this guy. We can't use this because we don't have enough slots on the board. We're going to use this to take us down to 3. We will use 1, 2, and 3 to get the Beat Cop down. We're going to use the Beat Cop to remove 1 more threat from here. And then we're going to go 1. Nope. 1 to spin that to do 3. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to go up to 18 health now. Goblin has 18 health against us, and we have to stop him. We're good. So we're going to ready everything. We're going to draw. I think it's 1, 2. Because when revealed, we get 2 encounter cards. We're going to get 7 cards. So we've got 5 plus 2, so 7. 7 cards. Gets us another card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. 6, 7. 1 threat goes on the main scheme. He's going to attack us. We will... Uh-oh. He's going to get the acceleration token. We're just going to take it. And get a Goblin Thrall. And then exhaust these to 1, 2, 3. Avoid 3 damage, which we avoid all of it. We take 1 from him and get an encounter card. So we got 4 cards coming up. Let's see what we got. We got a Goblin Soldier. We got each minion engaged with a player activates against that player. Each minion who was not engaged with a minion searches for a black order and shuffles the counter deck. So I take 2 damage. 1, 2. Alright. Ooh, then that guy comes into play. Glad that came out in this order. Okay, dokie. We got some bad stuff going on here. So we're going to do this. We're going to fire him. And go ahead and get 6 damage on this guy. And I'm going to fire him to go ahead and finish him off. So I used both my beat cops, but we're in endgame scenarios, so I'm not even worried about it. Get rid of that guy. And then we're going to fire with this guy to get rid of this. We're going to fire with this, because we can't even play it anyways, to get rid of this guy. We're going to attack for 2. 1, 2. And then do this. Draw a card. Ready. Draw a card. And then we're going to attack for 2. 1, 2. Spend, get a card that way. She will attack for 2. 1, 2. Do that to multitask. Go ahead and remove 2 from there. And then 1, 2, 3, which is enough to play this, which will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're ready. And we draw 6 cards. Because we have our helmet out. We add 2 threat. He goes to attack us. We're going to take it. He hits for that 3. We're going to use our bad boy to flip down and to draw 2 cards, which means he'll threat for 1 instead of attacking for 1. Getting a card, and then Wicked Ambition. 1, 2. We're looking, oh, he gets 4. Oh, that goblin comes out. And, okay. 1 goblin came out in the process. Then we got this bad guy. And then he schemes for 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But we're good because we're under surveillance. So now we need to flip up and do some work. We got it. We got the sliding shot. That's what we needed to see. So we're going to spin this to do 3 damage. Go ahead and kill this guy. And then we're going to sliding shot with our ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage. And then I do 2. And that is Star-Lord defeating Goblin Mutagen formula on Standard with a quick deck.